lives matter.
Right.
We all know that, okay?
Right, of course.
You know what? There is obviously been an epidemic of, racial indecency,
Right. Right.
particularly between the police
Right.
and African American community.
Right. Right.
And the statistics show that.
Right. Right. And I commend you on saying that, because a lot of people, like I said, a lot of people ain't comfortable talking about racism and race. So, like I said, we're one of the special ones where we can openly talk about this.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
so I definitely, a lot of people are very sensitive right now in this country. If it's an argument, it's always a black and a white thing, and this, that, and the third. It's just so sensitive
you can't
right
just
now.
Jump on and go, well, they always complaining about this.
Right. Yeah, they say that a lot too.
He's always trying to step on me.
Right. But I think also we have to take, an African American community, we have to take accountability for what we do as well. Not saying police brutality is wrong, but they're going to keep using that ammunition if we don't come together and unify within our own community.
Absolutely.
Right.
And another thing that I think is really important for that movement, if it's going to go anywhere,
right,
is to open arms to other races,
right,
into this movement.
Right.
You know what I mean? It doesn't have to turn to all lives matter or whatever. But I spoke to somebody. They were going to go to the 20th anniversary of the Million Man March.
Right. I mean, we talked about that. I remember that.
Okay. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, man, I might actually want to attend that and see what's going on.
Right.
What if something happens? You know what I mean?
Right.
What if something happens? What if something goes wrong up there?
Mm-hmm.
I want to be that one person who saw it and is a journalist
right,
himself, a writer, who can write out what actually happened and
right,
know what happened and know what people are thinking and
interact,
right, with all communities. And what they said to me was, it's kind of a black thing.
Yeah.
And not that everybody's like that, but those same people are hashtagging Black Lives Matter.
Right.
Well, it's not the only life that matters. It's
right.
It's the only life that matters in this police brutality right now.
Right.
And that's
right.
very, very important.
Right.
And another thing that's really important is to start seeing how more alike we are as poor people.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, because you do have poor European white people in this country, but a lot of it is I don't really know the numbers. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
But y'all out there. They out there.
They're out there.
Right.
What I find is so strange,
right,
man, is you go out to these trailer parks.
Right.
Not that that's where all the poor white.
Yeah, because that's a stereotype,
that's
right?
Stereotype.
Trailer, white,
but,
right.
Mm-hmm. You go out to those places like that, and you find that they've got this racism ingrained with them.
Right.
Same way you go to South Side of Raleigh, they've got this natural racism that's ingrained with them.
Right.
And what's so strange is I go back and forth, and y'all are more alike than you would ever know.
Right, what you ever know, right? A lot of the same common issues, right?
The same exact issues.
Right.
Sometimes maybe a little bit different standpoints, but not too much, because if you take a look at Bernie Sanders didn't do too great in the South.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's a lot of black Republicans.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
yeah, that too. Right.
Which tends to be the opposite of the poor class.
Right. And yeah, you're right, brother. You definitely have, far as poverty, far as environment, living conditions, has definitely issues on both sides.
There's more issues than what's being looked at. We're just looking at, we're tired of this, and damn right, you should be.
You should be. Yeah, it's been going on for a long time.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Battling for equal rights. Really, I don't feel like rights was really equal until probably 2002.
Right. I commend you on saying that.
I don't feel like we were all on the same level until then.
Right.
And that's maybe we were, maybe we weren't, but that's just
your opinion. Right. And like I said, statistics show, man, it's definitely an issue. I don't know if law enforcement need to gain a better communication with the community. Mayor rallies, city councilmen need to walk around and visit these neighborhoods and really talk to these people.
Out here seeing these
right, they need to be out here, grassroots.
How many cops are on walking duty on South Side?
Right.
How many of them are just walking around?
Just talking,
know the culture, know the lingo.
Right. Learn how to speak, right? Their language, right.
Right. You
right.
learn,
develop a relationship. I agree.
I'm not saying that they should be, snaking their way into the community either.
Right.
But you got to learn how to move, how the people move.
Right.
You know
right.
what I mean, there's a certain groove that the people are moving at, and there's a certain groove that the order's moving at.
Right.
And I think we're at a time where
it's unbalanced, right?
It's unbalanced,
right?
And it's getting to be cataclysmic, man.
Yeah, it is, man. I appreciate you speaking on that matter, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, man. Absolutely. How you feel about Donald Trump right now?
I knew he was going to. Man, I'm gonna get in trouble talking out here.
Oh.
Incredible.
I walk my path with God, still got the devil on my shoulder, whispering evil in my ears. My heart is getting colder in the middle of summer. I'm better than